I originally was not gonna try to post this, but okay, now it's just you. I have to. Hold on, let's see if I can zoom this in. Look at that. What the hell? And then you come down like here to them windows. Look at those windows. Makes no sense. None whatsoever. And then let's just do a walk around here, okay? I'm going to. Now you see how the windows are worked out? They've got their sides coming down in their middle piece. See that right there? I would have fired these guys first day I seen them put the window trim in. You never butt these two in together. This comes down on top of this. That's the way that works. Now he's got water runoff that's going to get behind all that. They didn't even bother caulking. Of course, they hadn't painted it yet. See, and then they switch it up here. Look. Oh, shit. Okay, so they're doing the top piece all the way across like they're supposed to. So that top piece should be just like that bottom. Or the bottom should be just like that top. You got these boys coming through in that 45 in their corners, making them look right. Instead, they cut the trim out to go around this. They should have cut this to go around that. You've got a large slope on their deck, so nothing's going to be able to sit up there correctly. You get about 8 foot, you want about a 1/4 inch drop, and they didn't even do that there. Stain works horrible. These guys are real nice. The owners are real nice. Makes me wish I can still do the staining and painting. Look at your stairs. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not. I mean, alright, it's cool looking, but you know them stairs ain't right. They didn't bother sanding down their lumber before they stuck it up there. Hearing someone come up, I don't get caught video. Now, the carpenters that are here now, I don't know if they're responsible for any of this, but we've watched 3 or 4 of them come in and out of here. And this is kind of the result when you get a fly-by-night contractor to come out here and do your shit. Not saying he's a fly. Oh my gosh. Look at that ceiling up there. Here, let's zoom in on that. It's pretty bad, isn't it? So. And then continue walking around here. Someone's here. Someone get off the phone. Peace. Alright, check this out. Now, the carpenters got over there. I'm not going to video that cabin. They're not the ones that did all the stain work, and they're just doing the white pine on the inside. They're coming in and cussing it afterwards. You know, we do work ourselves, and we pick our own work just like we pick that. So don't think that we're being assholes towards somebody, because we're not. As you can tell, we try to make sure our stuff is right. So when we step in a corner, see how those lines line up like they're supposed to? That's what you aim for. That's not going on over there. These windows behind me, you put a level on them on either way. They're straight as can be. You do that over there, and that's not how it'll be. You know, that's the sort of stuff, you know, the gaps. Try to make sure our gaps are tight, make sure things are caulked up. If it doesn't fit and it's too short, pull it and throw it to the side and use it for something else and put another piece in place. That's how that works. People like what we just seen over there that kind of do a fly-by-night job make the ones that actually care about our job, like us, upset. Because we do care about what we do. We do want the work to look as clean and as tight as possible. We don't want anything to go wrong, and if it does go wrong, we want to get it fixed right there and then so nobody ever sees it. We take our time, we cut everything out. I mean, right down to our posts right here. This is all hand cut. There's 2 of us on the crews that cut this. There's just a couple of us on the crew that actually cut this too. And we take our time and make sure this stuff stays tight. So when you look at it from a distance, it's here. Let me spin this around. There you go. So when we get this from a distance, look, it's a nice tight corner. These have been sitting like this since I put them up and they haven't moved. It's the trick of the trade. You don't. You gotta learn what to do and what not to do, and sometimes it takes time. And you get a guy that does a fly-by-night, that's the crap you end up with. Like for instance on their decking, you notice how they cut the corner trim to go around the post. You notice how we put our post in. And I'll go up here and show you what I'm talking about. We actually take time to cut the posts out because, you know, this is what we do. And this is what we do. Let's go over here. I sound like a bumblebee because Cumbia is saying it. I'm trying to stay clear from all that so I don't go home sick. Alright, here we go. See that right there? See that right there? See how that's cut around? This doesn't go around this because what'll happen is when you look at it, you'll see that gap. See how you don't see a gap there? That's what it's supposed to look. However, if I turn you upside this way, you see how that ends and gaps out? So, that's what we're talking about. Ooh, that needs to be sanded down a little more. That would be on me. But, that's what I'm talking about. Take the time, make sure your stuff looks good and tight. No gaps. And you know, we didn't caulk these. Didn't need to. They were nice and tight, nice and tight, nice and tight. So, I guess in short, I don't know, you know, it's too late to be short with it. If you're going to do something because you enjoy it, not because you have to. If you're bitching about it, don't do it. Go home. Because the result is the shit that you just seen in the beginning of this video. If you're not happy in what you're doing, then you'll work harder than you should. You do what you enjoy and you'll never work a day in your life. That's how this works. Find what you enjoy and love it, enjoy it, and do it until you just can't do it no more. That's it. Or until you get tired of doing it. That's how that works. Now I know some people say, well, don't turn your hobby into a job. You won't enjoy your hobby anymore. Well, it depends on the hobby and the job. If it's something that's a repetitive thing that you like to do in the evening times with yourself, or whatever, then yeah, don't do it as a job. Because then you just screw yourself later on. You get stuck doing repetitive things. But if it's something like I do here with construction, I enjoy my job. I love my job. Every aspect of my job. From framing to finishing. I just hate roofing. Because I am not a roofer. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is just do what you enjoy. And your job won't look like shit. End of story. If you don't enjoy it, then it's like that house way over there in the background. Windows uneven, 1-inch gaps at the ridge. I mean, that I would have fired people on the first day. That's for damn sure. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here and finish bitching. The video's gonna be longer than I anticipated it to be, but that's okay. Ain't no big deal. But for those of you that want to be a carpenter, go out there and do it. Enjoy it. But if you find out it's not for you, don't fucking do it. Go home. So, anyway, y'all, peace. I'm out of here.